The best defense is to become a ghost. In a world of predators, being seen is a death sentence. The ghost pipefish is one of the most refined masters of camouflage in the ocean. At first glance, it doesn't even look like an animal. It drifts vertically, often upside down, or hangs completely still among seagrass, blending in like a piece of drifting vegetation. Its body is covered with delicate extensions that mimic the shape and texture of leaves, breaking up its outline completely. Its color slowly shifts depending on the environment, from green to brown, sometimes even pink or yellow. But the real trick isn't just how it looks. Instead of swimming like a normal fish, it moves with the current, swaying in perfect sync with the plants around it. No sudden motion, no clear outline, nothing to give it away. It becomes part of the background, almost impossible to separate from it. This makes it nearly invisible to predators, while turning it into a silent, precise hunter.
The buff-tipped moth is a master of camouflage among trees. At rest, it looks exactly like a broken twig. Its wings fold tightly along the body, forming the shape of a dry branch. Even its surface mimics the fine fibers of wood. The pale tip resembles a freshly snapped edge, adding a convincing illusion of real damage. Every detail is precise. The shape, the color, the texture. Together, they erase any sign of an insect. It doesn't hide in shadows. It stays fully exposed, resting directly on tree branches in daylight. But it doesn't need to move, and it doesn't need to escape, because nothing recognizes it as prey. Birds search carefully through branches, looking for movement, looking for form, looking for life. But this is none of those. They don't see an insect. They see wood. They see a broken twig, just another piece of the tree. And that illusion is what keeps it alive. The reef stonefish is one of the most dangerous fish in the world, and at the same time, one of the hardest to see. At first glance, it looks nothing more than a rock on the ocean floor, rough, uneven, completely lifeless. Its body is covered with bumpy skin and irregular growths, mimicking algae, coral, and sand. Its color matches the reef perfectly, blending into shades of gray, brown, and muted tones. There is no movement, no signal that anything is alive. It lies completely still, waiting. Time passes. Small fish move freely around it, unaware of what's beneath them. They don't see a predator. They see part of the environment. But this stillness is a trap. In a single, almost invisible motion, the stonefish strikes. No chase, no warning, just precision. And then it disappears again, back into the reef, back into the illusion. Here, invisibility is not just protection, it's the perfect weapon.
Katydids are insects that look exactly like real leaves. At first glance, there is absolutely nothing unusual about them. Their wings copy the shape, the color, and even the fine vein patterns of a leaf. Every detail is precise. Every line has a purpose. Nothing is random. But they don't just imitate perfect leaves. They copy damaged ones too, with holes, bite marks, and irregular broken edges. These imperfections make the illusion even more convincing. Nothing looks out of place. Nothing seems alive. Nothing draws attention. During the day, they remain completely still, resting quietly among real leaves. No movement, no sudden motion, no signal that something is alive. Predators scan the foliage carefully, searching for insects. They rely on shape,
They rely on movement. They rely on contrast. But here, there is none. They don't see an insect. They see part of the plant, just another leaf in the canopy. Something ordinary, something easy to ignore. And that is the trick. Katydids don't try to hide. They become the leaf. The cuttlefish is one of the most intelligent masters of camouflage in the ocean. At first glance, it seems almost unreal. It can change both color and skin texture in milliseconds, faster than the eye can follow. Thousands of specialized pigment cells allow it to recreate almost any background, from smooth sand to complex coral patterns. But this isn't just imitation. It doesn't simply hide. It observes the environment, analyzes shapes, light, and contrast, and becomes part of it. Its skin can form small bumps or remain completely smooth, matching the surface around it in detail. There is no delay, no hesitation. The transformation is instant. This allows it to disappear from predators even at close range, and at the same time, it turns into a precise and silent hunter, moving slowly, carefully, almost invisibly. In this world, what you see is not always what is there. Don't trust everything you see. In the wild, the truth is often hidden in plain sight. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.